The long-awaited Gleaming Depths update has finally been released to the Wasteland. This, in my opinion, is probably one of the best updates that Fallout 76 has ever gotten, just based on all of the new content that has been added. First off, we have 4-star legendaries, new weapons and armor, the new ridiculously difficult raid, and we have the ability to purchase some furry friends that people have been wanting to do for years. That's right, we finally have the ability to buy pets. A lot of people are confused about how the pets work, and I haven't seen too many people make videos on breaking them down. So I got you covered. Don't worry. We're going to talk about everything that you need to know to conquer the wasteland with your pet. First up, let's talk about how you can get some pets. Currently, there are only 2 ways to get these new pets. The first way, of course, is the Bethesda approved way, and that's just purchasing them from the Atomic Shop with real cash. Or if you had some atoms saved up from the last season and you listened to me, you could spend those atoms on these guys right away, and you won't have to worry about it. You could either purchase a cat or a dog for 800 atoms each, or $1,200 or 1,200 atoms, excuse me, for a pet bundle. The bundles come with a pet and their respective pet furniture. So the dog comes with a digging pile, and the cat comes with a scratching post. I don't suggest you do this because there is a free way of getting some pets, and it's actually pretty easy. So let's get into that one next. The second way that you could get the pets is actually buying them with tickets during season 19. I don't know if they'll add more pets that you could buy with stamps, or excuse me, that you could buy with tickets in season 20. But as of right now, you could get 2 pets from season 19, and they only cost 50 tickets each. But they are pretty far in the season, so they're on the 9th page. That's a little bit of the grindier page. So 50 tickets, you could get a dog or you could get a cat, just like in the Atomic Shop, and then they're on the 9th page. And then on bonus page 1, you'll also be able to purchase each pet's respective furniture. So you could buy a dog leaf pile, which the dog will dig in or jump in, and then you could also buy the cactus scratching post for 100 tickets each. So it will cost you 300 tickets in total to get the dog, the cat, and then both of their pieces of furniture, which is pretty cheap. The longest part of getting them this way is just getting to that right season rank to be actually able to purchase them. Like I said, it is on the 9th page and bonus page 1, so you do have to basically do the entire season. So you have 3 months, you better get to it, and it will cost you 300 tickets, 100 tickets each for the pet furniture, and then 50 tickets each for the pets themselves. All right, so those are the 2 different ways that you could get the pets. Now let's talk about all the different pets that you actually can acquire. Like I said earlier, there are the 2 ways, and then there are 2 pets each. You have a dog and a cat available, so we have 4 pets in total that you could get in the Wasteland. If you want to get them from the Atomic Shop, you could purchase the gray tabby cat or the German Shepherd if you want a dog. So they are different cats and dogs in the season and in the Atomic Shop. Obviously, if you purchase them from the Atomic Shop, I still suggest you go through the season and get it, just because it is a different skin of that animal. So if you wanted to get them from the season rewards, you could get the Bombay cat and then the White Shepherd, which is nice. I personally like the season reward pets better, but if you have a German Shepherd in real life, I could totally see you wanting to do it from the Atomic Shop and get the actual German Shepherd. However, they serve the same exact purpose, and these pets, these 4 pets, all act in the same exact way, and they do everything the same. The only thing that is different about them is 2 of them are dogs, 2 of them are cats, and they all have different skins. They all serve the same purpose, and they all act the same on the same mechanics. So now that you obtained your pets either from the Atomic Shop or the season rewards, you can now head to your camp and spawn these bad boys in. Funny enough, they basically act exactly these as the allies in that you can place in your camp. So you could find your camp pet in the newly added Dwellers Workshop tab and spawn them by placing their corresponding furniture. For the cat or the dog, a cat bed or a dog house. Once placed, the animals will follow you around your camp, idly walk and sit in the furniture, and then they'll also use the scratcher or digging for their bone or jumping in the leaf pile, like I said. The latter furniture must be placed before they will use them, obviously, and then they will be found in the misc section of the workshop tab. Now, just a note, just like allies, you could only have 1 pet placed at a time, so you could either have a cat or a dog at your camp. You can't have both, but you could switch them whenever you want, so you can buy them. Another note, is that you would still be able to have one ally active at your camp while also having a pet. So they are two completely different sections of your camp, even though they act pretty similar. They also will not be available in your shelter. So you could have one ally, you could have one pet outside in your camp, but you can't have any in your shelter. And then a final note on the camp pets is that they will not follow you into the world. They are just that, a camp pet. So they will stay at your camp. You cannot bring them. Other people can see them at your camp, but you can't bring them anywhere in the wasteland. They are not a companion that will follow you around the wasteland. They will just walk around and greet you at your camp. So now let's talk about what they actually do. What's the purpose of having these pets? So, if you don't know, there's really only one purpose that these pets serve, and it's actually kind of cool. A lot of people are kind of hating on it. It could be a little bit better. Though, I think it's okay. I think it serves a good enough purpose. So, once every hour, your pet will bring you a 1, 2, 3 star legendary weapon or piece of armor. As of right now, they don't really offer any other types of advantages like an XP buff, but like I said, they will bring you a piece of legendary gear every hour or so. So you go ahead, you explore in the wasteland so you log in at 7 o'clock. You at your camp, you go ahead, you explore for an hour at 8 o'clock. You go back to your camp, and your pet will greet you, and they will give you a legendary piece of gear, and it'll show up right on your screen on the left hand side, like all other legendaries do, and then you will be able to do whatever you want with it. Sometimes it could be good, sometimes it'll be shit, but if you end up getting a god roll from it, it actually would be really nice. It is just all up to RNG. So, like I said, they don't really offer that much, but hey man, a piece of legendary gear every hour or so is pretty cool, especially if you're a lower level. This could really help out the legendary grind, and also you could just leave your console on. Like, let's say you go to work or something like that, you could just leave your console on and then just AFK in your camp, and they should just drop the piece of gear off to you like it's nothing. Yeah, and then you'll be able to get, if you work an 8 hour day, you'll be able to get 8 free legendaries from just AFKing. It's not the best thing in the entire world, but I mean, hey man, it's an extra free legendary every hour from playing. Like I said, if you're a lower level, that'll be really nice. You don't have to do anything, and I'm sure someone's going to make a nice AFK farm from this. I don't know if they're going to be able to be placed at workshops. I'm pretty sure it's just camps for right now, and you may be able to place them at workshops in the future. But like I said, they're under the Dwellers tab. They act pretty much exactly as an ally, so that feature may not come up. But as of right now, you should be able to get a 1, 2, 3 star legendary weapon or piece of armor from your cat or dog. They work exactly the same. All right, now you know how to get these guys. You know what they do. Now you're thinking, is it worth it to get a pet? Just like in real life, you're asking yourself that question. So, me personally, I obviously suggest everyone try to get your hands on one of these pets. It's really a personal preference. They give you exactly the same thing. They just bring you a piece of legendary gear every hour. But if you don't want to pay, you could get it one for free just from playing the game and by leveling your season rank up. So I highly suggest you just go ahead and try to at least complete the season. You'll have to get, like I said, you'll have to get to that first bonus page. So you'll need to have completed the entire season. You'll need to be level 100 and up. I think rank 150 actually, excuse me, for the season. So you're basically going to have to complete the entire season rewards calendar. But it is going to be worth it. This isn't meant for lower levels, unfortunately, as of right now. I wish that they would have a quest or something like that. Like I said, I do think they should have added like a pet vendor that will come to your camp and try to sell you a pet, or maybe a quest that you could do when you get to save like a dog or a cat, and everyone would be able to get it a lot faster, and lower levels would be able to get it. It kind of sucks that you have to complete the entire season to get your hands on one of these bad boys, or spend actual cash to get one of them. But they really only provide one bonus, the free legendary, so it's not like the end all be all of content. It's just something to throw in there. It just kind of sucks because so many people have been asking for pets in the wasteland for so long, and now that they're finally in there, only, I guess, end game players are going to be able to get it unless you want to spend $12 on it, which it's not really worth it in my opinion. It's not worth it to spend the atoms on it, uh, unless you have a bunch of them stacked up from all of the seasons and you've been waiting for this moment. But just play through the season, buy the cat, buy the dog for 50 tickets each. You won't regret it. Plus, you have like 3 months to get through the season, so you could just go ahead and farm West Tech every single day a couple times and do your dailies and weeklies, and you'll be done with it. So there you have it, ladies and gents of the Wasteland. I will have the links to the wiki about pets and then also the Bethesda post about pets. But there you have it. That's how you get all the pets. That's what they do. It's really only the one thing. I mean, they're not really the best content added in the entire game, but hey man, they're new, and I am going to complete the season anyway, so I thought I would make a video on just what exactly they could do. Not a lot of people are talking about them in this update because they are kind of overshadowed from with the whole entire 4-star legendary and the new giant raid thing. I will have a video on that coming out soon. Don't worry, I know you've been waiting for it, but what do you think of the pets? I think they're pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna get the cat. I'm here for the content. I just wish they added a small quest and had them for completely free. But hey, man, a free legendary every so often from completing the season isn't the worst investment in the entire world. Are you going to get a dog or a cat? Me personally, I'm going cat all the way. And as always, I just want to thank you, motherfuckers, for watching this motherfucking video. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the wasteland. Everyone, go out there, try and complete the season as fast as you can. Go out there and farm West Tech. Try and get your hands on the new Tesla cannon, which I will be making a video about, and then also get your hands on these new pets. I appreciate y'all. See you guys in the wasteland. Have a great day.